Also, it's kind of crazy that your mom arrested you, and not only that, but put you into prison garb. Take that, pink-haired girl. Now let me destroy this blue house. F your mortgage. What the hey? He died. Can I talk to? Okay, I can. You know what? On second thought, I don't want to talk to you anymore. This tinker hell. No matter how much you practice, all you'll ever be is another face in the crowd. Alright, I knew this game was gonna end up being dark. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're gonna continue on Starstruck Hands of Time. In the last video, things got kind of like weird, and by weird I mean they got like very philosophically heavy out of nowhere. But to be honest, like with a game with this art style, you kind of expect it to go a little bit off the deep end. Should I talk with Hadley? You know what? No. Let's start out with a little bit of action. So we still need to do a little bit of Edwin's story. Yeah, by the way, this guy is having the wickedest dream of his life right now. I don't even know if that's a word. Edwin, it's me, Zach. Remember how I got turned into a mold spore and then you saved me with the power of rock? Yeah, dude, that was totally crazy. Yeah, I did kind of save the show, didn't I? Oh no, it's kind of going to, like, the rock star persona is going to Edwin's head. It's a good thing I was there to fill in for Don's guitarist. Huh, what? That was cool too, but that's not what I was talking about. I'm trying to thank you for saving my life, man. And that's why I've decided I'm going to buy you a new guitar as a gift. Okay, Zach, you know, you keep your rich friends around for a reason, am I right? Your acoustic got lost in all the chaos last night, right? I'm waiting outside your house, so come on out, big hero. Doom, 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 doom. I know it sounds stupid, but I want to be just like Don. You should be like the Dusk instead. I'll be the one they play on the radio. Edwin, you're like Icarus. You're flying too close to the sun. Not an amazing concert. That new chart-topping band was playing, the crowd was going wild, I was glued to the screen, you should have seen it, Edwin. Say, didn't you say you had a little music thing yesterday? I don't listen to stuff on the TV, Dad. I'm not a normie like you. Good morning, sweetie. Did you have a bad dream? We could hear you screaming in your sleep, so we had to turn up the TV, hope it didn't wake you. Who says I don't have loving parents? Go out and have some fun today, Edwin. I'll have your sheets all washed for you by the time you come back home. Alright, thanks, Mom. They say that my mom had me right on this couch while she was looking at the TV. I was born like that. Hey, Zach. Kind of weird that you were right outside my house. Also, there's a trash can there. There is an achievement to look at all the trash cans in the neighborhood. Let's head down to the guitar store so I can buy you that new guitar. If someone saves your life, you gotta buy them a guitar. That's what my dad always says. Or if you want to wander around for a while on first, I'm down for that. Okay. How about I look through these trash cans? It's empty. I mean, Zach, do we have like stuff to talk about at least? Hey, Zach. Cool hair, bruh. What's this lady? Good morning, boys. You two played so well last night. Bless your hearts. I'm getting mixed signals. Is that passive-aggressive or is that just aggressive? But listen, something terrible has happened. Dawn got arrested and now she's locked up at the police station. My mom, bless her heart, says all criminals gotta do their time, and I always listen to my mom. But still, I'm worried about Dawn. I bet if you visited her at the police station, it'd cheer her up. We're too big for her now. We're too busy looking through all the trash cans. Hi, Edwin. What happened to your acoustic guitar you had last night? Did you lose it? Usually when I lose something, it's in the pockets of my dirty laundry. Let's both go home and check our dirty laundry immediately. Who are you? Don't ever talk to me again. I'm too big for this town. If you got big muscles, you don't need a shirt to stay warm. Muscle is the body's natural insulation. Alright. That's why whales are so ripped. Did you hear there's a new art exhibit that's just opened in Steam Plant 12? Something about the power of the Dom. Excuse me, buddy? Go around us. We're having a conversation here. What do you think this is all about? Hey, buddy. My old car got totaled, so I bought a new one. Do you like it? I don't even know who you are. It's a Ford Ferrari. Hi, Edwin. I heard you filled in for me at the show last night. Thanks, I owe you one. Let me know what I can do to pay you back one day. Just don't ask me to go on a date with you, okay? Alright, the next Joni Mitchell there. Okay, nothing in those... This guy's just going around the block with his cool guitar. I mean, car. Okay, I can go to the guitar store. I don't know why I said that so weirdly. It's like this mailman. Okay, buddy. You're lucky I live in Mr. Rogers' neighborhood. Otherwise, you'd be dead meat. Just like this watermelon, which is not dead meat. It's actually dead fruit. There's a difference. Way to go, I saw you on stage last night. You're a star, Zach. Excuse me? You're talking to me. Buddy, just making sure that OBS is recording. Okay, I could go around talking to everybody, but let's... I heard something in this one. Guess I'll dig around in the trash after all. What? It's a photo of that shack near the lake. Don and I used to hang out there when we were younger. You mean like a week ago? How much younger can you get? The shack store was always locked, but you could force it open if you pushed on it for 30 seconds. Ah, you know what? Maybe I should keep on looking around. What are you doing? Nothing like some morning exercise. Not that you would know, skinny. Is this guy cow tipping with a police car? Hey Don, I know you're like in jail or anything, but like I'm totally on my way to becoming a cool rock star. Hi Edwin. Where'd you go last night? You guys totally dipped on it. But lady, the cops showed up. When the cops show up, you're supposed to scram, okay? If you were a good friend, you would understand. Well, smart move, I guess. Maybe I'd be on the other side of these bars if I did the same. By the way, do you know what happened to my guitar you were playing last night? Preston couldn't find it anywhere on stage. Too bad you don't have a guitar on you right now. I'm so bored and could use someone to jam with. Zach, let's just pretend that you lost the guitar and that it totally wasn't my fault. You lost the guitar when you became a moldy spore. And not only that, but you're also committing tax evasion. That'll be our backstory for the band. Hey, I saw you outside. See this amp? Yes, this amp is certainly of the utmost quality. It goes to 11. I can tell just by staring at the back of it like this. Oh man, guitarist, am I right? Music store fans, the store sure is busy today. Actually, I recognize a lot of people here from Don's concert last night. It's hard to come up with like 50 new characters, okay, for the game devs. John Lennon, Paul McCartney, Ringo Starr. What do they all have in common? They're all in the Beatles. Yes, that's right. They all could play the drums. It'd be funny if Ringo Starr wasn't on that list. He's not even the best drummer in the band. Hey, you two, out of our way. We want to take a look at those acoustic guitars. Actually, I think I'd like to look around at some other stuff first. Oh, sure, dude. Whatever you say, bruh. Thanks for saving my life, but you don't need to be such an asshole about it. Want a guitar? Want a guitar? That's right, that's right. Just check the wall on the left and pick one out. Welcome to my shop. Oh my god. The ultimate starter guitar. You know what? Wait, that's just Don's guitar? That's Don, I'm holding it for her. Why are you holding it on sale? Okay, let's take the... It's a stereo output jack. That's... Wait, why? Let's get this one. Hi there, excuse me. Wow, I know I recognize you from somewhere. Aren't you two in Dan's band? Dan's band? Don's band. How cool. Actually, it's just me in Don's band. Yes, we were pretty awesome last night, weren't we? We're not in her band. She thinks we're in Don's band, dude, and she thinks we're cool. We better clear up these misunderstandings immediately. Yeah, we're not cool. We're ice cold. You're in Don's band? You're in Don's band? I just thought you were normal customers. Please, I beg you to take that guitar for free. You must. Just tell your fans to buy their guitar from my shop, okay? I'll also give you a special service. Okay, what's the special service? Come back anytime if you want to swap your guitar out for a different one, okay? Wow, thank you. Edwin, is this really alright? Everyone's starting to think we're really members of Don's band. She's in jail. She can't argue this. Hey, could you please? No, lady, no. Sure, anything for a fan. No. By the way, I said I was gonna like, practice the rhythm sections. I have not. I even sound like Don. That's kind of crazy. Fuck. It all goes down to shit. Don't talk to me while I'm playing in the zone, Zach. Man, I'll have to like go look at the video again to see what he said.
Hey.
Edwin, are you okay? No, buddy, I'm on the moon. Phew, glad to see you're alright. Guess that moldy stuff from last night followed us here somehow. None of it got on you, did it? Try not to touch it, man. I've still got a super nasty rash from when it was all over me last night. Looks like everyone got turned into statues, huh? Just like what happened to me. But hey, didn't you get me back to normal by playing on your guitar? But we can change everyone back by doing that again. There's just one problem, dude. Where'd your guitar go, dude? No, not my stereo jack guitar. Everything's covered in mold. Oh, there it is. Pick up the guitar? Yes. What? Can I see what kind of guitar it is? I don't know if I can. Okay, so everything's covered in mold. The miso amp is still misoing. All right, let's try this. So is there some special trick to this, or do we just do whatever? Either way, it might be good to hold off on the creepy Dawn impression for this one. I don't want to. I want to be at the center, Zach. I don't want to be I don't want to be a face in the crowd. The mole said it'd been done before. What are you even saying, dude? You're talking like you're about to start your supervillain arc or something. Honestly, it's actually pretty metal. Alright, enough joking around. Let's hurry up and save everyone. I'll start us off. Just take out your guitar when you're ready. Remind me to leave my bass at home the next time we visit an art museum. What if I just leave? Alright, fine, whatever. I'll save the world. Do. Okay, we're going back to Sonic CD with this one. Fuck. You know what? Maybe it's time I go up to like medium difficulty. However, I will never be able to talk during the rhythm sections. No! I don't like the improvised section. Alright, I'm gonna change the difficulty to a medium song. Just letting you know that I will probably crash and burn. Just like Edwin's future. Fuck. Alright. So I break the mold by playing music that's like my kind of music, right? At least that's what I'm getting. Let's go, level 3. They love me, Zach. Zach, we need to play more Radiohead prog-inspired rock. Ooh, I feel like my heart stopped. I can't remember the past 15 minutes, but I'm sure it was awesome. Your music is out of this world, man. They love me, Zach. Encore, give me a Don's guitar. No, you said I could have it. You jerk. See, I like the way this guitar looks. I guess we can just take it, right? Take the Yanny or the Laurel. Oh my, okay. Bye-bye. And come back anytime if you want to switch your guitar for a new one. Wonder if there's a difference between the guitars. Yep, nothing weird going on here. Hey, Joni, look at my new guitar. Smelly cat. Oh, smelly cat. I could go talk to Dawn, but let's look at this weird thing. Ribbit, ribbit. What the hell? You're not a frog? Oh, there you are. Oops, sorry, I spoke to you in frog language by accident. Don't you guys remember me? Or are you guys having a serious case of brain frog? Ribbit. Well, I know I'm just a frog, but will you hear me out for a second? It's already been like 5 minutes, bruh. Oh, I have to talk to him. Thanks for spending some time with my brother last night, guys. Did you have a good frog-to-frog talk with him, Edwin? My brother's dealing with some serious stuff right now, so I appreciate it. Do you remember what you and I talked about last night? Actually, I don't, because it's been like 4 days. You promised you'd play another song with my brother today. He's real excited about it. I saw a big green smile all over his face. Buddy, everybody's asking for my services. First, Dawn wants me to get her, like, to jam in jail. Now you're, like, frog brother? Come on, buddy. I'm gonna have to start charging a fee. I'm starting to get the feeling that I'm interrupting something important. Yeah, look behind me, buddy. There's mold coming out of the fountain. Well, I'm really frogging sorry to bother you, but I'm terribly worried about my brother, Ribbit. He's just a little frog, but if you show him some love, I promise he'll help you at your utmost need. Do you think you could take a break from what you're doing right now and play a song with him? Okay. Sure, why not? Like, nothing important was going on behind me or anything. We can hop down to the lake pier whenever you're ready. That's where he's waiting for us. Are you gonna show me where the lake pier is? Is there like a map in this place? You can never please anybody in this world. By the way, if you want to hear some good music, look up the Shags, My Pal Foot Foot. It starts off with the most insane drum solo of all time. It's in like freaking, I don't know, like 1812 time signature. My Pal Foot Foot. Foot. It's kind of crazy. Okay, but where's the pier? Is it over here? It's probably over here, actually. Ooh. It's a rubber ducky. Alright. Oh. Camera. Okay, what does this wingding say? Snakebite Railroad train station. Please note that it's prohibited for frogs to ride the train. Okay. Kind of a bit discriminatory, but it was the 90s. Have you seen that giant baseball on the west side of town? It can't be real, right? Yeah, it's gotta be one of those Beyond baseballs. Is that like Beyond Burger, but with baseball? You're talking about the baseball. There's a huge golf ball right next to you, buddy. Oh my god. Camera. Where's the lake? Is this the lake? Is this water? Frog. Is this it? Oh, is this it? Oh, this is it. This is not really a lake. It's more like a big puddle. Here he is. How sadly he slumps. Breaks my little froggy heart. But I know he's going to be so happy once you get out on that pier and pull out your guitar. Alright, get ready for the worst concert of your life, Frog. If you thought you were depressed now, just wait. What's happening? It's not easy being green.
Drops on leaves of green. Bluebirds sing a song to
Oh no.
What a day, what a life, leaping from lily pad.
I don't want to mess up his beautiful song.
Wouldn't want to be a frog.
That song was so easy to S rank. And I messed up just one note. Can't believe it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Alright, that was beautiful. Ribbit, what's wrong? You want to know how my brother hopped across the lake like that? I'm disappointed, Edwin. Can't you see this lake is not real? It's fake plastic water, Ribbit. Don't believe me? Try walking across it for yourself. Oh, did I gain the ability to walk on water? That's only gonna make things go way more into Edwin's head. Because I'm literally walking on water. Oh, guitar! Oh, it's a lily pad guitar! Let's take it back to the guitar store and get it set up. That's a Hopper classic. Leave it to me. I'll dust it off and keep it safe here. I wanna have it. Yo, what a cool ass guitar. I mean, it's kind of ugly as hell, but that's what makes it, like, cool. Alright, Works just like intended. Alright, Dawn. I found the coolest guitar of all time. What's that you got there? Is that a guitar? Never mind, I thought you had my red guitar from last night. Why do you need to bring up like old things? Like, that's in the past, Dawn. I'm so bored in here. Wanna jam? I'm so bored in jail. I keep forgetting to make the difficulty harder. What was that look? You have no idea how much I'm locking in because I want to impress Dawn. Fuck! God, what are you playing? Shut up, Zach. Did he give up on me because I was so bad, or because he was like feeling left out? Doo 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 doo. Don, you're gonna go to jail with licks like that. Oh, wait, you already are. Fuck, stop talking! Alright, well, that was awful. That's like a B. Yeah. I was gonna say, like, you're gonna go to jail. Oh, wait, you already are. Just rub it in her face. When did you learn to shred like that, Edwin? That wasn't me, that was Dawn. That got me pumped. Let's like do that again sometime once I'm out of here. Well, I'll play guitar with me again. Is that it? Oh, you'll play guitar with me again? Sure. I gained her, her approval. What's it? I don't get it. Oh my, shut up. I know who that is. Okay, I can't interact with the watermelon. Let's see what's going on here. What do you think all of this is, Preston? Is it a sort of modern art piece? For some reason, I can't resist its allure. Allure. How strong? How do you pronounce that word? Allure. Allure. I'm experiencing something similar, Logan. Mystic clouds, how they dance. My body trapped by the fountain. Mesmerized, entranced. What? You silly heads. I don't know what that cloud around the top of it is, but this is our town's good old commemorative fountain of Rodolph Johannes Oswald VI. In memoriam, Mr. Oswald was a great 19th century composer who helped found this town. Dawn's mom, bless her heart, lectures on me about him all the time. That's how I know. Bless her heart. Oh yeah, that's the composer who plagiarized all his music, right? Seriously, this guy copied music from other people and passed it off as his own. That's the mold. And our town has a statue of him in the center like this? What message does this send to our youth? Think of the children. You are the children. How true, Logan, how true. Buddy, your terrible gimmick made the whole world end. Whoa, what the hey? Wasn't that the head on that statue missing last night? When did it get fixed? Maybe the mold isn't that bad. It's fixing the infrastructure. Edwin, I'm worried about that moldy stuff hurting more people. We should follow it and get to the bottom of what's going on. Zach, it's like we don't need to help other people's problems, man. We're too busy like becoming like the biggest things in rock and pop and roll. Like, people should learn how to help themselves. September 1926, the big blow. It was the country's greatest natural disaster in 20 years. When that hurricane hit here, it single-handedly brought the land boom to a halt. With trees uprooted by the wind and thousands of opulent homes destroyed, it would put the fear of the Lord into any would-be real estate buyers. As the land boom unraveled, lawsuits piled up against the town's planner, Rodolph Oswald. That's right, Rodolph Johannes Oswald VI, the composer who's still honored on our fountain. Okay, thank you, random lady. Thanks for the history lesson. Anyway, did you see that? The fountain fixed itself, and then something creepy flew off to the west into that mansion. This property is closed to the public. No entry without permission. I don't think we can get across here, so what should we do for now? Don't even think about asking me to walk on top of water again. I've had enough of miracles for one day. What do you want, Hadley? That strange force from last night seems to be following subject A11. How did you hear what I called it? The mold. That's right, the mold. The very thing we were sent here to stop. Your surveillance of A11 has brought us one step closer to our goal, Captain. So what do we do from here? And what exactly is the mold? What do we need to do in this time period to save the Earth of our future? Since subject A11 is after the mold too, if we follow him, we may find some answers. Unfortunately, that hole is preventing him from proceeding further. Think you could lend him a hand, Captain? I could. But let me check the time. I'll end the video here. And I'll talk to Hadley real quick. Got a new free play song, Children of the Moon 2, Dawn's version. Pretty epic, I would say. And more free to play? Okay. I want to be exactly like Dawn. Kinda weird. When you break the mold... The mold? It's kind of sad that Hadley puts all of his art in the trash, like off rip. That's where it belongs. Can I ask you something? When you were little, did you get grounded and thrown in a jail cell too? Not in that order. Just kidding. Even I know that's not standard human parenting. The grounding part is. But did you ever do anything bad as a kid, Captain? I want to hear LOL. I can't imagine you causing trouble. You almost always try to be good. I have a really bad story about when I was a kid. Is there something when you love who helped you grow to be the person you are? It must be a good feeling for them to know that you think about them that way. When I was a kid, I used to have a cousin, and to be fair, we were kind of like little shits back then. But like one thing that the cousin and I used to do is we went out into like the desert to this car fixing facility, the mechanic shop, etc. And they had like a bunch of old cars in a lot in the back, in the middle of the desert. And what we would do is we would stand on like one of the hills and throw rocks at the cars. And we would get like extra points if we broke a window or something. Anyway, like years later, and by years later, probably like the next year later, I was like on the same hill, and I had grown out of my car throwing days, like rock throwing car days, etc. And this dude comes out angry as hell and says, "I know what your kids been doing. You've been throwing rocks at the cars. If you do that shit, I'm gonna fucking kill you." And I'm like, "Oh, no, that wasn't me." And then he kind of like calmed down. He's like, "Oh, okay. Well, tell the people who did this." I'm like, "Oh yeah, no worries." It was back when I was like 7 or something. So yeah, I was a piece of shit as a kid. But I guess all kids are, really. Captain, I've retrieved all available biographical information on Rodolph John Oswald VI. I know you didn't ask me to do that, but I thought it might be helpful. Oswald VI was a late 19th century German composer. He composed over a dozen operas. Though largely forgotten to history, he used to be quite famous. Critics at the time all wrote about how his music would get under your skin and steer your passions. His music touched the roots of people's repressed desires. His country was under his spell. Until one day when a scholar named Felix Levy came forward to the press with a shocking discovery. That many of Oswald's compositions had been stolen from the works of Richard Wagner. Suddenly the spell was broken. Everyone saw the full extent of the musical theft. Would you like to hear more, Captain? Just ask me and I'll be glad to continue. It's kind of crazy to steal from Richard Wagner, aka like one of the most famous opera composers of all time, and raging racist. Where did we leave off? Oh yes, Oswald's artistic theft had just been exposed. Facing intense criticism and opposition, Oswald was exiled from the art world. Must have been hard, huh? After drifting around Europe, he embarked overseas for a fresh start in the new world. What if Oswald was from the past, but Richard Wagner was from the future, and Richard Wagner used Oswald's operas and then just wrote them before Oswald did. So Oswald was like, oh no, I worked on all this work, right? But then this guy from the future came and stole my art, and now everybody thinks that I stole his art because he's from the future. And then like his life unraveled, and that's why he's using the mole to get back at society and the world. After drifting around Europe, and the critics too, I'm afraid that my information is limited on his whereabouts after that. Some records associate his name with the real estate investment and speculation in his new home country. But why would a composer be involved in real estate? Nothing wrong with a career change, of course. Human unpredictability just always surprises me. Records are scarce, Captain. I guess history lost interest in them. Oh my god, there's so much stuff. What the hell is a dry orgels? Did you see the large statue that appeared in the back of the guitar store? Yes, one. Did you wonder what it was? After checking the ship's database, I believed it may have been a statue of a dry-orgel. Dry-orgel, a self-playing musical instrument that originated in 16th century Europe. That's right, a self-playing musical instrument, no musician required. The dry-orgel arose from the invention of musical instruments, but before the radio and computer, okay, yeah? Under the hood, they worked similarly to music boxes, Captain. A cylindrical drum would rotate inside, and as it spun, small pegs triggered different notes. In other words, each drum was like a musical program you could insert and run. In that sense, the dry-orgel was like a primitive computer, like my ancient ancestor, LOL. However, the dry-orgel wasn't the first machine to use such a drum-based mechanism. As far back as the 14th century, church bell towers operated on the same basic technology. On the hour, every hour, these bell towers would play short songs that echo across the whole town. Clocks and watches weren't common yet, so these hourly songs were vital for keeping everyone on the same page. As time went on, this technology found its way into dry-orgels, which would play music on the streets. After that, the wealthy began to have their own clocks in their homes, which could play songs on the hour. And after that, of course, came the radio. And then TV killed the radio star. Well, the ancient touchscreen-based smartphone began as a music player, didn't it? Alright, I'm gonna read all that. Just yet. I will read it eventually, but I'm gonna end the video here. If you made it this far, I appreciate it. Remember to like and subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll see you all on the flip side. Bye.